who operates the Medicaid program?
Well, the Medicaid program is actually operated by the state of Mississippi. Now, that being said, while there are some state funds used to pay for that, the overwhelming majority of the funds are federal funds. And so the program is actually, the enabling legislation is the Medicare-Medicaid Act of 1965. And that program allows states to opt in or not, like we talk about now, whether we're going to expand Medicaid or not under the current context. That was the same conversation we had in the 1960s, whether or not a state would expand into that Medicaid or not. All 50 states have opted into the Medicaid program. And so if a state opts in, it has to contribute some money, and the federal government contributes some money. The amount that the federal government contributes is a complicated formula that essentially looks at the amount of poor people in the state and the average income in the state.
Okay.
And so, sadly and not surprisingly, Mississippi gets more federal dollars per capita than any other state in the country because we're the poorest state in the country. And so Medicaid is a hugely important piece of healthcare in this state, a hugely important piece of the economy in this state. And while the state budget does provide a lot of funds toward Medicaid, the overwhelming majority of those funds, probably $4 out of every $5 spent, is actually a federal dollar, not a state dollar.